Here we go with subtracting rational expressions. Works the same way as adding, except at some point you are going to have to distribute the negative sign. That's going to have to be done at some point in time here. Well, here's example number 1. Go ahead and write that down. And again, the first thing I notice is I'm going to have to do some factoring, both numerator and denominator over here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put parentheses around everything like I've taught you before. And we're going to factor the numerator. Well, it looks like I can pull out a 2. So if I factor out a 2, I'm going to get x squared minus 8, which actually doesn't factor very well. So we're just going to leave that. The denominator, I'm going to factor, that's a perfect square binomial. That becomes x plus 2 times x minus 2. Minus, and over on this side, I have x plus 4 over x plus 2. Okay, that's as far as I can factor it. So, now I look at the denominators for my least common multiple. I see they both have x plus 2's, but this guy on the right does not have an x minus 2. So that means I'm going to have to multiply numerator and denominator by x minus 2. All right, so now, at this particular stage, we're going to have 2 times x squared minus 8 over x plus 2, x minus 2, minus, and now I'm going to FOIL the top. I need to put that together so I can combine my like terms in the top. So therefore, I'm going to get parenthesis x squared plus 2x minus 8, the whole thing divided by x plus 2 times x minus 2. Now I probably, since I couldn't factor the numerator here on the left side, I should probably redistribute that 2 and get back what I started with so I can combine my like terms. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to rewrite it back as 2x squared minus 16, the whole thing divided by x plus 2 times x minus 2. All right. At this stage, I need to distribute my negative sign. It's minus this whole polynomial. So if I put this whole thing together now, I will have 2x squared minus 16 minus x squared minus 2x plus 8 if I put the whole numerators together after I distribute. And then that's going to be divided by x plus 2 times x minus 2. All right, combine my like terms on the numerator. That one and that one right there. 2x squared minus x squared, that would equal positive x squared. And then I've got a minus 2x, and then a negative 16 and a positive 8 will make minus 8. The whole thing over x plus 2 times x minus 2. All right. I'm run out of room. So I'm actually going to go over here where it says LCM, and I'm going to rewrite that in red. X squared minus 2x minus 8 over x plus 2 times x minus 2. At this point in time, can you factor the numerator? And the answer to that is yes. That factors in, this is equal to x minus 4 times x plus 2 over x plus 2 times x minus 2. What numbers can x not be? X, I'm going to write this in the green box, x cannot be negative 2 for this piece, x cannot be positive 2 for that piece. And finally, now I can reduce. I got an x plus 2 on top and bottom, which leaves me a final answer of x minus 4 divided by x minus 2, where x cannot be negative 2 or positive 2. And there you go, people. That's subtraction. Now, do this one on your own. Pause the video and see if you can get the same answer I get. All right. Well, Again, in the numerator, I could pull out a 2, but I'd be left with x squared minus 15. That's not cool. That doesn't factor. I'm just going to factor the denominator. So I'll have 2x squared minus 30, and the bottom is a perfect square binomial, x plus 3 times x minus 3, minus x plus 5. I got to put parentheses around this stuff, divided by parenthesis x plus 3. Okay, good. Common denominator. Over here on the right, I'm missing the x minus 3 part, so I need to times the top and the bottom by x minus 3. Now I'm just going to skip a step. We obviously know the denominators are the same, so I'm just going to write it right now as x plus 3 times x minus 3 and combine them into one fraction. Now I have the first numerator, 2x squared minus 30. And now I've got a minus sign, and now I have to FOIL the two pieces in the green box, which is going to give me x squared plus 2x minus 15, just like that. Now I got to distribute. My minus sign has to be distributed, which is going to give me 2x squared, parentheses, 2x squared minus 30, over parenthesis x plus 3 times x minus 3. And now when I distribute that minus sign, I'm going to get minus x squared minus 2x plus 15. Super. Now I can combine my like terms. I have 2x squareds minus 1x squareds, which will leave me 1x squared. I've got a negative 2x. And then I got a minus 30 and a plus 15, which makes minus 15, the whole thing over x plus 3 times x minus 3. Does the numerator factor? Geez, I believe it does. I believe it factors into x minus 5 and x plus 3, the whole thing divided by x plus 3 times x minus 3. All right, what can't x be? X cannot be negative 3 for this piece. X cannot be positive 3 for that piece. And finally reduce, the x plus 3's cancel out, and you get a final answer of x minus 5 divided by x minus 3 with my x's that are unusable or not possible. That's it, people. That's adding and subtracting.